Jai Shri friends. Carlyle once said, "A great man shows his greatness by the way he treats little man." This is what Jesus wanted to teach the disciples when he said, "Whoever would be great among you must be a servant, and whoever would be first among you must be slave of all." It's definitely a lesson of humility, a lesson of servanthood, a lesson of respecting the other, being mindful of the needs of other. But remember, this other is not an all-exclusive world of the human race, but a world which comprises every tiny worm. This pestering thought must have led our Father Saint Francis of Assisi to move into tears, even when unknowingly he stamped one of these tiny creatures. Yes, it's a realization that the world is so big and we make just a part of it. In 1935, on the eve of World War II, British dramatist Neil Grant scripted The Last War, a fantasy in one act. As the name suggests, the one-act play envisages nations attacking each other with bioweapons carrying the most deadly viruses. The lethal viruses liquidate not only the warring nations but the whole of mankind. As the narrative progresses, the drama features a group of animals talking about the conditions around the globe. I had already foreseen this situation years ago, carrying a man to the battlefield and witnessing how atrocious they were to each other, says a horse. The monkey expresses his wrath towards evolution theorists for calling him the ancestor of humankind by saying, "It is an absurd story." The lion has a very pertinent comment to make. We kill other beings only to appease our hunger, which is our basic need. But man kills his fellow men and creatures for silly and selfish reasons. The serpent poetically phrases it thus: "Give him an Eden and he loses it. Give him a mind and he becomes arrogant. A hand, he makes a weapon of it. A garden, he turns it into a quagmire. A dream and it becomes a nightmare." All animals unequivocally concede that mankind was the most stupid species to tread the globe, except a dog who missed man's company. As the meeting proceeds, a virus exhausted after annihilating the human race enters the scene. According to Microbe, man caused his own self-destruction by generating and nurturing the virus, while he knew of the fatal repercussions. An angel then enters the scene after touring the world. It comments, "Man created a new world, a world of science and mastered everything, but it was given on one divine condition, that he should live in peace with his brothers." To the great surprise and rage of all, a weary man, then in uniform, plods onto the stage. The wounded soldier pleads the animals to kill him as he finds meaningless to live in a world without company. He apologizes on behalf of all mankind. The drama comes to an end when the angel carries the remorseful survivor out of the stage to save him from the animals' fury. The play reminds us that we have taken everything for granted, unmindful of the fact that the planet doesn't belong to us alone. The COVID-19 outbreak once again reminds us of these resounding facts. Remember the words of Jesus, "For the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many."